Yeah, struggle meals. We're back at it again. Struggle meals, the worst food on the internet. Thanksgiving edition, part 5 by FreshPrinceYuup. I'm gonna be real. I already looked through a little bit of this, and some of this looks diabolical. We'll go in. Also, please consider liking, subscribing. We are going to, suffer. I think it's time. Let's go in.
Once it's finished, should pop out just like this. And this is what you got.
What is that?
Top Ramen Hot Pocket.
Ah! What is this? What is that, a chicken, Teddy? What the fuck? Oh, is that cake with mustard?
Cool nerds, you already know what time it is.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb.
We are finally back with our annual Struggle of the Year, Thanksgiving Struggle Meals Edition.
Turn it up.
And I say this every year, but this gets worse and worse. And I'm gonna tell you some of these. So I'm filming this video before Thanksgiving and I'm posting it on Thanksgiving because I need to, you know, the whole demonetization and all that stuff. So I gotta post it before so I can work out the kinks just in case. And people are prepping for Thanksgiving, so the struggles have already been rolling in. But on the day of Thanksgiving, if y'all want to sneak a pic or two of a struggle, y'all can send it to your boy. Because if we get enough pictures, we might do an aftermath struggle. We want more. Now, before we get into this video, I will be getting back into my gaming channel next week, and I will be streaming a lot more on Twitch, so don't forget to follow me on both of those. And you already know what to do with this channel. Don't forget to hit that like button and sub button with notifications on, or we're gonna have a problem.
Lord have mercy on my poor soul. It's weird because I swear you have reacted to this, but I couldn't find the videos, so I'm pretty sure I have not because I saw a baby. And I've never seen that in my life, and I would have remembered that.
How was my macaroni and cheese? It's f***ed up, bitch.
If somebody brought me out a struggle slide birthday
Cheesecake. A literal one in this case. That is a literal struggle slice cheesecake. What the fuck? That can't be real. That's not a nobody on this good earth really sad. No, at this point, it's also not a struggle meal. That's not what a struggle. That is dedication. That is for the love of the game, and nothing. That has nothing to do with struggling. Nobody here is struggling. This is for the love of the fucking game.
cake, the only thing I'm wishing for is new family and friends. We can really do the cheese challenge if someone brought this out, because I'm slapping everybody with Kraft singles.
Help me!
And whoever made this gotta be a sociopath. Because now I'm wondering, is there actual cake under this cheese, or is this just hella struggle slices?
You stupid.
Either way, whoever made this easy baked struggle just needs to be thrown in prison. Y'all need.
Because listen, you could get a regular, let's say there's an actual cake under this, then there was no point in doing this. Right? Right? I will give them a point for the pun, definitely. If it is a ton of struggle slices, right? If it's just a ton of cheese slices, right? Which technically those are not even cheese, they're a cheese-like product, but they're not cheese. Then I gotta say, that's still not a struggle meal, because you could have bought something else instead of like a ton of cheese.
To toss the key away. My girl make homemade meals while you hoes stay eating fast.
Are those feet? Are those, first of all, homemade meals? I guess it is eggs, maybe some potatoes, I think. Are those feet? Are those those look are those grippers?
Fast food. I have zero clue what's going on in this picture, but why are your what is happening? Why are your toes on the plate? Yo, Crypt Keeper feet look like they've been on the broil longer than the food.
You look dusty.
And then the caption, I would eat at a 0-star rated Yelp review restaurant, fast food restaurant, before I eat at your house. Taco Bell bubble guts seem like a blessing compared to those toes. I don't even care whatever those runny eggs are, but how your toes look like ashes to ashes, dust to dust. If I ever come to your house and your antique roadshow feet are on the plate, I'm fine.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust is crazy work.
than men, women, and children.
Larry, what the hell are you doing? Larry, you can't just... Oh.
At this point in your life, you might as well just try to moisturize your feet with whatever food that is. I ain't never seen somebody's feet look like they came from ground zero and grabbed the plate. Rate my plate. Banana and mayonnaise.
Banana and mayonnaise. See, I get like putting banana on the bread and then biting into the bread. Okay, like I get that, right? Understand? Okay, that could be fine, honestly, right? Because like banana is sweet, the bread is like decently neutral, so it wouldn't really affect anything. But the mayonnaise is what's pissing me off here. The mayonnaise is what's pissing me off because that doesn't belong there. It's the mayonnaise. I wonder if you have seen all your reactions to his videos. I do not know. Where's the butter? There is no butter. It's banana and mayonnaise. There's no butter.
Sandwiches. So I guess there's these Facebook groups where you can like throw up like these weird concoctions. You know, everyone has like a weird meal that they eat. But banana and mayo sandwiches?
Did you see that? Why would somebody do that?
And look how much mayonnaise they put on there. It looked like they put the whole bottle of mayo on that piece of bread.
Oh my God.
Sis done did the damn thing.
That's raw. What on? Okay. This is raw. This is raw. Yeah, that's that was no done. There's nothing done here. You are done if you eat. This is raw. The chicken is still. The chicken is still picking. The chicken is still laying eggs at this very moment. And I would know. So we grilled yesterday, right? And my sister apparently didn't like it wasn't like the chicken, the drumstick, the chicken leg wasn't properly cooked. And you could tell. And then there was also turkey. That wasn't properly cooked. I think the noodles are also not properly done. Yeah, whatever was nobody cooked here. I'm gonna say this: your sister is trying to poison you. The banana goes on top of the butter. That makes sense, but that was no butter. It was mayonnaise.
What did sis do exactly? Because cooking is not a part of that equation. These people are always so proud to post these infected plates. I wouldn't even eat this plate in a zombie apocalypse. The only thing she probably did was kill your entire family.
It's great, but I'm dead.
And it's not just the uncooked chicken and lack of seasoning. What are those hard-ass noodles? I can get moisture out of the air and have softer noodles on the plate. Death row inmates' last meals are better than this. You gotta throw the whole sis away. Y'all already know what the f is going on.
Yeah, nah, that's bait. That's no way. Yeah, okay, no, that's bait. That is bait. That is 100% duck poker approved bait. You are not, if you are eating this, there's no saving you. There's straight up cigarettes in there.
I have absolutely no idea what's going on. I don't think anyone else does either. You got a cigarette butt sandwich, and are you standing in the toilet?
Turn around and die.
First time making deviled eggs. They so
Defiled eggs, maybe. You defiled those eggs. You already know what's going on. Those are defiled. Those were defiled. That's all there is to it. I think they're still liquid, but like, they're too liquid. I don't know. I mean, at least it still looks edible, right?
good. This your first time making deviled eggs, and hopefully your last. It looked like the devil was really in the kitchen making these with you.
Yes, Satan?
If I gotta put a straw to your deviled eggs, you can keep it. This is the first time I've seen some deviled eggs sunny side up. Like, you can't even eat these regularly. You gotta ask her to pour you a glass. I would Power Ranger kick the whole plate out of your hand if you tried to give me this. I made a big pan of top ramen noodles for the family.
Hold up. What on earth is that? I mean, okay, it's just a huge bunch of ramen. It could be worse. But that's the horrible. They needed to boil them longer. Yes. Wow. Can't find his gaming channel. Probably nuked. Removed, deleted.
Reunion. So this is not a struggle because it's not edible. This is a struggle because it's unacceptable.
Unacceptable condition! Unacceptable!
If you come to my family reunion with only top ramen, you sit at the kid table by yourself. LOL, I just got kicked off a page because I said the food looked nasty. But look though, what is going on with eggs in this episode? We had feet on.
So, I guess the eggs aren't the worst part, okay? I just don't know what that is. I just don't know what that is. Is that beef? And then the eggs on top?
On eggs, runny deviled eggs. Now we got meatloaf on eggs. I mean, I think that's meatloaf. But you know, out of everything we posted so far, besides the ramen noodles, this looked like the most edible. You know, I'm gonna try it. I ain't gonna tell anyone I tried it, and I don't recommend it.
I mean, this doesn't look horrible, right? That looks like it could be doable, right? We can work with that, okay? Right? We can work with that. I can work with that. However, I don't know. It's just like, we'll see.
But I'm gonna try it. This right here is what you call a meatloaf stink bomb platter. With all them hard-boiled eggs, you know wherever this ends up at, it's about to be funky. And like I said before, this might taste good, but one cut into this and your nostril straight falling off.
That smell, the kind of smelly smell.
If you serving up a SpaghettiO struggle on some fly.
Honestly, that could be worse, actually. That could be, honestly, it could be. See, the problem I have is the switch just fall out. Right? The switch just fall out. So, it would just fall out. That's like the only, I don't see a particular issue, is everything's properly cooked, right? And the, like, could be worse. It could be
Our
worse.
tortillas, it's hands on sight.
What is that?
If you never had this, you ain't black. There's not any percentage.
Anyways, my guy, your melanin's gotta go. That's crazy.
Of blackness in me that's gonna claim this dessert. If I catch you at Thanksgiving putting mustard on sweet potato pie, pumpkin pie, any type of pie, I'm calling the police.
Police! Help! Police! Help!
Now, I don't care what anyone says. We can have this argument.
So I think those are wings. I could be wrong, but I think those are wings. I am pretty sure those are wings. But what is the other stuff? Because it does look familiar. Isn't there some kind of like candy or anything?
For months, years to come. But candy corn is the bottom of the barrel candy, and it's the lowest tier of candy.
I'm reasonably sure I can take you all out.
But now we want to take the disrespect to the next level and bedazzle some wings with some candy corn for Thanksgiving. Like, there's absolutely no one going to the store and being like, you know what? Let me put these Skittles back and get some candy corn. Who in their right mind is making wings and thinking to themselves, you know what? These wings are missing something. They could use some caramelized candy corn.
You know what? Nobody.
Yes, babe. I'm a chef. Baked fish, mac and cheese.
Is that a fish head? Baked fish mac and see, baked fish fish and mac and cheese. It doesn't sound horrible, okay? Right? It doesn't sound terrible. The idea doesn't sound terrible. But this does not look appetizing. I think that's also a fish head. That'll give Gordon Ramsay scoliosis. I think all of these are just give every single one of these, except I think maybe the meatloaf will give Gordon Ramsay scoliosis. Last time he streamed was 5 years ago, and there are no gameplay videos on his other channel. Interesting.
Hashtag wife goals. This macaroni and cheese dish is so bad.
Wife goals. Wife goals. I don't know about that one. Are you sure you want to be a wife?
I even want to block out the Instagram name. I was ready for all of us to go to war with this chick. This is one of those things where you can smell the picture. Like, I can smell the struggle from here. And I know you didn't bake canned sardines into some boxed mac and cheese. Did you say wife goals? Those are divorce goals. And what's crazy about this picture is that this is only the beginning of macaroni struggles on this episode.
Yeah, boy.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
His dad beans out of a buttercup. Are those Did the British post this? Did the British post this? What on earth is that? Fucking delivery guy, he gave that to someone else. He a dumbass. He didn't give it to me. Happens. Delicious. Oh my. Blech.
Imagine biting into some Reese's Peanut Butter Cups and some beans come out. I wouldn't wish beans and chocolate on my worst enemy.
We need to launch a full federal investigation into why and how this happened.
Cookies with Vicks is an elite combo. What?
Huh? Huh? You need help. Asylum, right now. You need help.
What is this an elite combo to? Poison control and death? What if you were just laying there as a kid after your mom brought Vicks on your chest because you were sick, and then you were like thinking, man, this would just go good with some cookies. Vegan shrimp tacos for bae. The crazy
Vegan shrimp. Isn't that just orange slices? No, wait. It might be. Help. 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 Big help. And the random guy said, I'm gonna give it to someone else, and the guy is not from around here. You're cooked. You're fucked.
The thing about struggle meals is that some of these meals are so bad, I be looking at the other struggle meals like, maybe this one ain't so bad compared to this, you know what I mean? Because now I'm thinking to myself, I'd rather eat a SpaghettiO taco than a mandarin orange taco. I don't know what's going on right here, but whoever did this.
What on earth is that? What on earth is this? What is that? I think there might be some noodles inside there. Maybe. What is that?
Can't be trusted. If you got the patience to stuff any type of meat with macaroni noodles, stay the hell away from me. And whatever meat this is giving me that whole phobia vibe when things have like too many holes in it or whatever. So what if you were going on a first date and you saw somebody do this? Hey, how's your macaroni at?
Ladies and gentlemen.
That's why I that's why I don't trust women. They have too many holes. Moving on. Of course it's vegan. Yep.
We got him.
Making fish tacos for that person that keeps eating.
Trypophobia. Fuckable meat. What is that? What is that? Okay, that's criminal. That's evil. That's evil. Wait, that's cat food! No, wait, that's cat food. That is cat food. That is cat food. Friskies. Shreds. That's kitty food. Lunch at work. That's kitty food. That is kitty food. And that's cheese. That's kitty food. Oh wow. No, what the fuck, dude? Resident Evil food. That is Resident Evil food.
In my lunch at work. So my question to this entire post is that if your tacos look like this in the first place and they still want to steal it and eat it, the struggle must be real. At that point, if you put some Friskies in there, they probably won't even notice the difference. Rate my plate. Mac and cheese chocolate cake.
What is this? No wonder Americans are fat. What is this? You are eating trash. You might as well eat from the trash can. Ugh. Why is there mac and cheese in? Why do you put mac and cheese into everything? What do you put everything into mac and cheese? Why is there a mac and cheese chocolate cake? This is the type of shit from SpongeBob when there's like those disgusting burgers. Or I'd rather eat those disgusting burgers.
What? Why? Just why are we going here? I feel like people have something against just regular baked mac and cheese. You got a whole cake filled with macaroni and cheese, and mind you, the cake looks fire.
She is very gorgeous to me.
This is not one of those things where the yams or the sweet potatoes are touching the macaroni on the plate. We are not doing this. I'm about to just join this Rate My Plate group and just start an uproar. I need names, faces, addresses, all that, because I'm fighting everyone. If I cut into this cake, this is going to be my first reaction. Dang, this cake look fire. Let me cut myself a piece. Hold on. Let me get...
Cheese all through the bitch. Cheese all through this motherfucker.
Coworker brought in vegan lasagna today, and I'm ready to knock.
Why? What is wrong with you? It's just a salad. That bitch just a salad. That's a salad. That is all salad. There's no lasagna in this. It's all salad. I hope it wasn't in the oven. I think actually eating literal shit is better than that. This is just a salad. This is just a big pile of salad.
All that shit over. This is not even lasagna. This is just layered salad. I wish somebody would come to the potluck with a platter full of burger toppings. Would you eat maggot ice cream to help the environment?
What? Ice cream? You will eat the bugs and be happy. Yeah, this is straight up World Economic Forum propaganda. No, the environment can go to shit in this case. Like straight up, I don't care. Like, I'd rather eat beavers to save the forest. Why y'all judging such great food? Of course you would eat this. Of course you would eat this.
Maggot ice cream touted as eco-friendly alternative to traditional dairy-made treat. Now, I'm all about the earth, and I'm all about going green. You know, we just did that Team Trees video and whatnot, but I don't mean to be this person, but the earth is gonna have to take this L. Nothing about me is gonna be eating any sort of maggot ice cream. We just doomed, y'all.
Oh, okay, goddamn.
Cooking is my calling. You got bananas and fish heads in a...
Are you schizophrenic? Are the voices calling? Is the phone ringing even though nobody's at the on the other side? You said that shit directly to me. That is an insult. Also, the fish heads aren't even cooked. It's just raw fish heads with banana. It's just raw fish heads with banana.
Bowl, ain't nobody calling you. Like, what is this combination talking about cooking is your calling? You need to hang it up. Just got done making potato salad for my boyfriend's Mother's Day party. Every platter we post...
What? There's no salad here. It's just boiled potatoes. If they are even boiled. I don't even think they're boiled. Just took green salad, threw it in this container, and put the raw potatoes on top. That's it. Wow.
It's getting worse and worse. If you pull up to the function with a literal potato salad, my whole family throwing potatoes at you. You're gonna be the first person in history not to be stoned to death, but to be potatoed. You about to get hit with all types of potatoes. And then you got the audacity to do it on Mother's Day? Don't get me wrong, the time it took to make this and the faces...
Wood. Yep, wood. Most certainly. Wood. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I'm fucking it.
It's very disturbing. But this is how your boo look when they come out the shower and they looking like a snack. You just want... Dinner before night shift. Eat better,
The chicken is raw.
Feel better. I love my plates too. Makes my chicken look elegant as fuck. What?
Like, the veggies, cool. Right? The plate, clean. The table, clean. But that chicken is not cooked. That looks like zombie. That's literally just zombie. That's all. That chicken is still alive.
I'm glad he mentioned the plates because out of this whole picture, that's the only thing I love as well. But nothing about these plates is helping your chicken out. This is not even like clean eating anymore. This is wishful eating. You wish you had some seasoning. And if I gotta guess that your chicken's cooked all the way through, it probably isn't. I can wave a chicken leg in the air and get more seasoning on it. He made it seem like the plates had the chicken looking like,
When you eat this, you're gonna lose your mind.
when I cook, I make sure. What do you make sure of? That they die? There's no chance of survival? That they enter...
So, okay, veggies, fine, okay, rice. Looks okay, but that chicken is not cooked. That is alive. Again, when Poker cooks, he makes sure. I cook a lot and bake a lot, so I know what I'm doing. This person does not know what they're doing.
For the Shadow Realm, what is going on?
Wipe yourself off, man. You dead.
If somebody served this to me, the one thing I'm gonna make sure is that you get life without parole. Oreo rolls out new wasabi and hot chicken wing flavored cookies.
They might be onto something. They might be onto something. They might be. That doesn't sound like, in comparison to everyone else, this is okay. That they are onto something.
Cookies. I don't know what Oreo's on, but y'all already got one too many flavors. Nobody asked for these. And our Oreo's supposed to be Milk's favorite cookie. No one in their right mind's like, you know what? Let me dip some wasabi Oreos in my milk. Do you guys cook your pasta inside or outside the box?
Huh? You be sitting on the toilet for a long time? Probably. And that, what do you mean out inside the box?
You're not black enough if you never ate this.
What is, bro? That looks straight up. That looks extraterrestrial. Oh yeah. You definitely aren't black if you ate this. If you ate this, you are not black if you ate this, my guy. What the fuck? This looks straight out of the thing. They killed the thing and served it on a plate. They fucking. That's crazy. They made a homunculus and are eating it. What on earth is this? Is the worm from Star Wars? Bro, looks like the worm that Toji puts around his neck. Bro got the... that shit from Instagram Reels. That's certainly gonna unsubscribe you from life. Bro, straight alien, straight extraterrestrial. This is like just like street food. If they served actual dog shit. This is like what you get in China. What the fuck? You cook your pasta inside or outside the box. I'd rather die. What the fuck is this?
What the hell type of alien chitlins are these?
What's that?
Girl, that's a booty hole.
Never in my life have I seen a black person eat a face hugger over some peas. I will claim 0% black if you ever think I'm about to eat these alien booty noodles. And my refrigerator stay unsmashed, so what the fuck are you?
Who's raising these people? It's like the Spider-Man verse. The shit came from another multiverse. Alternative evolution. What am I looking at? Like, what am I looking? What on earth is this? Why? Who raised these people? Is this No, not even the Japanese would eat these. Who raised these fuckers?
Y'all really saying? So this chick posted this picture talking about her family never go hungry. They keep the fridge stocked.
I am disgusted.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that if your fridge is looking like this, your whole house is probably in the same boat.
Yeah.
If I walk into your crib and your fridge look like this, I'm not even gonna set the house on.
It gets worse, right? How much of that food is expired? Because I can guarantee you, the fridge looks like this, the food looks like this as well.
Fire. I'm setting the whole block on fire. I'm really mad at how dirty this fridge is. You got to throw the whole fridge away and all of its contents. I'm over here looking at the picture all close trying to figure out what stuff is, and then I look at the bottom left hand drawer and it looks like something out of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Mac and cheese. Is this even classified as mac and cheese? But then I saw the person in the bag and I was like, oh.
Oh no, nothing healthy in that fridge. Do they live in a homeless shelter by chance? A homeless shelter's more clean.
So now this mac and cheese is starting to make sense. You got a struggle slice and a half, and then it looks like you were pouring milk on it like you were making a bowl of cereal. I get pouring a little bit of milk in it, but it looked like you took the whole gallon and went. Blueberry mint pasta salad. Drizzle with lemon, honey, vinegar.
Blueberry mint pasta salad. Yeah, we gotta incriminate all of these. We gotta just put them away. Like literally deport to Mars. Those are gonna be the first people we'll send to Mars. Not because we want to colonize Mars, but we don't know because we're not safe on Earth with these people. What the fuck?
If you bring a blueberry mint pasta to the potluck, the cookout, whatever, this is what's gonna happen to you.
Blueberries, blueberries.
My roommate said it's her first time frying chicken. What
did she fry here? Nothing is fried about this. Nothing. Zero. Nothing. There's no... Is the fried chicken in the room with us right now? I wonder if they paid a blind person to cook. Is the chicken in the room with us the fried chicken in the room with us right now? Wait, is he saying women can't make mac and cheese? Sexist, cancel.
Did she fry this with? Did she think she was Matilda and try to fry this with her mind? They said that's her first time frying chicken. Hopefully that's her last. This is not one of those things where practice makes perfect. You can't miss the mark on undercooked chicken. Let me know when you done practicing so I know you threw that in some flour and some grease. Why that chicken look like she left them in the bathtub too long and they got all pruny and then she was like, I guess I'll throw some flour on here.
Come on, son.
Chocolate sauce wings with sprinkles, all flats. Was there
Huh, wait, he might be onto something. What the fuck, though? You might be onto something. He might actually be onto something. Maybe not the flour, but he might be onto something. He might actually be onto something. If he removed the sprinkles, he might be on. Listen. There's people who marinate their steak in chocolate, right? So he might be onto something.
competition or something to see who can make chicken in the worst way? What is happening? Now you got to choose your fighter. You got to either eat candy corn wings or chocolate with sprinkle wings.
Bon appetit!
Homemade cheesecake. My first time making cheesecake.
What the fuck? That's just a lot of wasted cheese. That's just a big... You're just gonna throw up. That's just a big pile of cheese. You didn't even try to make a cheesecake. You made a literal... Like, when people say make a cheesecake, they didn't mean literally make a cheesecake. Not a literal, most certain, guaranteed cheesecake. Not a literal one. Is this Pocus Hear Me Out? That is Hear Me Out. Wait, I would try this.
If someone brought you a shredded cheesecake with 4 or 5 cherry tomatoes, what you gonna do? Well, this is my personal favorite. Cornbread with a...
Cornbread with a twist. So we have, like... some kind of... I don't know what that is. Then some rice. And then the other stuff with sprinkles. What the fuck?
Twist. I like cornbread a lot, but what is this? What is this mega palette of cornbread? Over here talking about cornbread with a twist. Twist your ass up out of my house. That's the cheese dust from the box mac and cheese, in case you were wondering what that orange stuff is. Took us a minute to figure out what the fuck that was. Shaking my head. FYI, the potluck is over and it's still fully intact. No one tried it. LOL. Hashtag no seasoning, just cheese dust. I'm airing the whole place out if I saw a turkey like this. The turkey don't even look fully thawed out, and you got maybe half of a bag of struggle cheese dust on that joint. And it's not like a full bag was gonna help, but where was your goal in this? I really want to know what they thought in their head the end product was gonna look like with the turkey on top of the macaroni. You gave the turkey a cheese spray tan and thought somebody was about to eat it? I would have starved to death and left the potluck like,
why are we about to eat it?
Boyfriend made this for my family's Thanksgiving last year. It's
Yeah, whoever did this, I'm putting them down. I'm just done. That's just too much work. The crazy part is the fucking dedication. That's the worst part, that he actually dedicated to this. I don't know what he cooked, but he dedicated to this. He's dedicated. I'm putting them down.
bologna cake with ranch cream cheese icing. It was pretty good. So I guess bologna cake is a tradition in some families. My mother always makes a mock apple pie with no apples but Ritz crackers. So when I read this and then looked at the picture, in my head I was thinking maybe they just replaced the Ritz crackers with the crust. Weird, but whatever. But then I thought to myself, maybe they just wrote this wrong. But then I went to the Twitter thread and they actually replaced the apples with Ritz crackers. So people are really out here eating flaky crust cracker pie.
It's not a pie. Though, to be fair, this might not be the worst. This isn't the worst, actually, on this list, easily.
Just made medium rare chicken strips. They're so good.
That's not medium rare! That is still laying eggs! No. What? These people can't cook chicken? These people are incapable of cooking chicken. What are you doing? What is wrong with you? Are you real? Are these people actual humans?
Good. Can't believe I haven't tried it like this before. Can't wait to dig in with my homemade salad and veggies. Hashtag healthy. Hashtag New Year's resolution. Hashtag clean. Hashtag clean eating. You're gonna get salmonella.
It's not. I don't think so. This chicken, not salmon. Hi, Chris Claudia. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Wonderful.
I don't think so. This is chicken, not salmon. So before we get into this next one's a video, and this one is like the final boss of struggle meals. You just gotta see it.
Ever have a chili cheese dog top ramen hot pocket? This is everything you'll need. Fill your top ramen up with the hottest running water you can get.
I knew this Prisoner struggle meal was gonna be bad from the get-go by the way he was talking. He already breathing like Baby D. Fill your top ramen up with the hottest water you can get.
Let it sit for 10 seconds and dump it out. Chop up your pepperoni sticks. Crush up your Doritos. Add your cheese on top. Top that off with your chili beans.
I feel like my arteries are clogging just watching him make this. The amount of sodium in this struggle hot pocket is enough for at least 10 lifetimes.
Mix it up real good. Throw it in the microwave for 3 minutes. By this time,
You see,
everything's done. Your
at least he's got a spoon.
noodles should be nice and soft. I can lift them up, open them, and start filling them up on the inside. Once it's full, flatten it like this, flip it upside down, let sit for 5 minutes. Once it's finished, should pop out just like this, and this is what you got. Top ramen hot pocket, serve and enjoy.
Stop it.
I feel like one bite of this and you're gonna be shooting out kidney stones like a man.
Now that is a crime. That is a horrible, horrible crime. This is a murder case. Call somebody. Call Phoenix Wright right now. He needs to investigate. What is this?
Emmaus. Once it's finished, take a bite and call your insurance company. So I usually save the best of the worst for last. And between these last two, I couldn't figure out which one was the worst one. And let's just look at this. I had all this ground meat and I made a meat baby.
What is that? Bro also lost his legs. That's unholy, dude. That's just unholy, bro. That's just unfucking holy, bro. That's demonic. I'd eat it. I'd eat it. I wouldn't care. This is perfect. Hey, hey, this might be something for Halloween. But that's crazy right there. Wow. Wow. A meat baby. Wonderful. That could have worked if the noodles were cooked. We are indeed cooked here, though. Even gave it a belly button initially. Well, that's a lot of work.
Now, no one wants to eat and all the kids won't stop screaming.
I smell like beef.
The name itself is already disturbing. Like, no one wants to be like, all right, everyone dive into this meat baby. You gave this kid bacon wrapped draws and then he turned into a demon child. Kid went from a raw doofus to a well done titan. How
What are we doing? Help.
do you tell your friends what you had for dinner last night? Hey man, what y'all have for dinner last night? Oh, you know, just a meat baby.
Boy!
I'm even more mad that the demon baby looks like he's throwing a blood game with his drumstick legs. This baby is frightening. Like, I shouldn't have to grab a bacon strip and run. I can make your Thanksgiving turkey into a teddy bear. Children
What the fuck is this? Why is a teddy turkey? What am I doing? What are we doing? No wonder. What the fuck is this? What the actual heck? How did you even... He stitched it together. What is this? What is this? $15 and you provide the turkey. What the fuck? We need to stop.
love these and they cook just like a normal turkey. $15 and you provide the turkey. So for those of you who have kids and got a turkey teddy bear, I need y'all to send me those because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get 0 entries. We already seen how a meat baby turns out. Who wants to see how a turkey teddy bear turns out? If you bring this Silence of the Lambs teddy bear around my non-existent kids, it's hands on sight. I'm all about creative minds and stuff, but who is over here like, you know what? This turkey would look dope as a teddy bear.
Wow, the land of make-believe.
I feel like the only person who would actually want to make this is like a crazy scientist out of Goosebumps. I would punt this bear 100 yards before it set foot in my house.
What are you doing?
Are all nerds as good as you?
What the fuck, dude? The last two were diabolical, bro. The fucking meat baby and the turkey teddy. Jesus. We need Jesus. All of us, we need Jesus. What the actual fuck did I just look at? Bruh. Okay, wow. Okay. I'll start making the meat baby and show it to you guys once I can.